Hi, it's Paul Brooks here with JP Shuffle, and in this video we're taking a look at Split Test Monkey. Now, Split Test Monkey is a web-based app that makes testing pages and the elements on those pages really simple. Now, it's not very often that a tool comes onto the market that can directly affect the amount of money that you can make, but when one does, JP and I are all ears for sure. Now, there are a few absolutely essential tools in your business that you just can't do without, like a landing page creator and your autoresponder. And to make the most money from these, then there's the conversion optimization application. All three are essential to your business to help you make more money, but out of those three, it's the conversion optimization application that gets the least attention, but it's vital because it keeps your costs down and your profits up. Conversion optimization or split testing, although absolutely essential, can be complicated and it can be expensive to do. But if you want to make more money from your landing pages, build your subscriber lists faster, and make your online marketing more profitable, or just profitable, then you have to know what pages are working and which ones aren't by testing them. You see, you just can't throw up a landing page, send traffic to it, and hope it works. You have to know if it works. And the only way to do that is to test and compare one page against another and see which one converts the best. Now, if you don't have the right tools or the money for the right tools, then doing these comparison tests can seem a little bit like a dark art, and one that only the top marketers know how to do and honestly can only just afford. Now, JP and I have used a few split testing applications to test conversions, and even though they are expensive, we know that we make a lot more money back from the results of the tests that we run than the monthly cost of using the software. And to give you an example of the costs involved, let me show you online. So I'm going to go online and show you the ones that we've used. Okay, so here we are online, and this is the first one. This is one that we've used in the past. This is Optimizely. Now, Optimizely is a great tool. Starts at $49 a month, and the price goes up depending on how many tests and how much traffic you run to those tests. So Optimizely starts at $49 a month and goes up. Then we've used, and this one, Visual Website Optimizer, we used extensively. And this one costs $59 per month if you pay monthly, or $49 if you pay annually, and that's for a test of up to 10,000 visitors. Now, 10,000 visitors is not a great deal. So, JP and I regularly run tests to pages of 300,000 up. So let me show you the cost involved for that. So if I come over here, 300,000 and up, and yes, we've done that quite frequently. This is going to cost us $875 per month, or $729 per month if we pay for it annually. So as you can see, it gets really expensive very quickly, and the more tests you run and the more traffic that you run to those tests, the more it's going to cost you. Well, Split Test Monkey changes all of that. Split Test Monkey costs $37 one time. Just that's it, $37. There's no monthly fee, and there's absolutely no restriction on the number of tests that you can run or the amount of traffic that you can run for those tests. I can't believe they can do it for $37, but that's how much it costs. So when you sign up to Split Test Monkey, you're going to get your username and your password, and then you'll go to this page here. So this is the page where you'll actually sign in. So let me sign in right now. Just before I do that, let me just say that Optimizely and Visual Website Optimizer, they are great platforms to use, but they are quite expensive. But Split Test Monkey, as I said, is going to make such a difference. It just changes everything. So here, this is where you sign in. So once you've got your username and your password, you sign in here, and you come to a page like this. Now, as you can see right now, I've got no tests running. I'm going to set one up for you in a moment so you can see exactly how it works. But let's just run through some of these tabs at the top. So here you create your new test. There's actually two different types of tests that you can create. You've got the split URL test, which is the one that I'm going to set up, and then there's the A/B dynamic test that you can run. That's a great test to do. Essentially, what you can do on an A/B dynamic test is you can test headlines, banners, blocks of text rather, to see which ones work the best. So it's a great test to run. And I'll talk about a little bit more about that in a minute. But right now, I'm going to set up the split test at the split URL test. That's the one we're going to run. We've also got the Headliner-Matic. Now, that's a great add-on. It is an upsell, but it's really good because it actually helps you create some fantastic headlines that, again, you can split test with an A/B dynamic test a little bit later on. It is an add-on, but it's well worth it, so I'd have a look at that very definitely. And then over here, when you click on the help, this is where you get all of your tutorial videos that you can learn how the application works. It's really simple though, as you'll see in a moment. So there's a getting starting video here, the different types of tests that you can run, best practices, and these are the tutorial videos. So let me just show you those. So there's the AB dynamic test video, and this is the URL page test video, and there's the video for the Headliner-Matic which we have. So these videos walk you through step by step, telling you exactly how to set tests up. They're really clear and it's very, very easy to do. So let me show you exactly how you do it. Okay, so let's set up a test. So I'm going to create a new one. Once I have created the test, it will appear here. This is going to be the dashboard where I'll see the results of the test. So I'm going to create a split URL test. So let me just open that up. Here we go. And these are the boxes that you fill in. It's really simple to do. Now I've got a free report that I want to give away to build a list. So I'm just going to put in there report dash free. That will do. Okay. And then over here we've got the different test types. There's actually 3. There's the auto optimizer. What's nice about these is you've got all these tooltips that pop up. You see here that tell you exactly what each of these tabs are. So here we've got the auto optimizer, and then we've got a manual test that you can run where you pick the winner yourself. And then there's a conversion rate test, which is kind of like a first past the post, which is really good. But for now, what we're going to do is leave it on auto optimizer. Now, as you can see, there's no winners yet because we haven't run the test. Now, on this section down here, this is where you set the parameters for the test that you're going to run. Now, in terms of the minimum total number of conversions that I want to have the test report on, it's at the moment set at 100. Now, I would kind of recommend to get any real meaningful results is that you increase that number to maybe, I don't know, 3, 4, maybe even 500 conversions. But for now, for this test setup anyway, we'll leave it at 100. It's very simple to change. We just use these arrows here to move it up and down. And the minimum number of days that you want to actually run the test for. Now, at the moment, you can see by default it's set to 14. Again, here I would suggest that you run it for a month. 28 days. Do it in blocks of 7 days. So let me just increase that. There we go. So that's now at 28 days. Again, it's going to give me much more meaningful results the longer that I run the test over. So 28 days is absolutely fine to do it in. Then we've got a confidence score here as well, which is set at 95. So that's an accuracy score for the result of the test out of 100. And you really want to keep this set to around about 95, maybe a little bit more, but 95 is absolutely fine. But here, if you come over here and you want some more information about the confidence or accuracy score, you can get more information here. Now, if there's a monetary value to any of your conversions, then you can put that amount in there, and it tells you how much that conversion is worth. And that's a great addition. But again, for now, for this test, I'm just going to leave it set to 0. So the next part then is to set the URLs up that I'm actually going to test. So I need to fill in these 3 boxes. So let me show you the pages that I'm going to be testing. Now, I'm going to be testing the free report, which is a giveaway. So I'm going to be testing this page against this page. Okay, so I'm going to test this page against this page. And the way that Split Test Monkey works out how it does it is by how many people go from this page or this page to the thank you page, which is this one right here. So what I need to do is to grab the URL of this one. There we go. So let me just copy that. Pop back into Split Test Monkey. I'm going to put that one in as the override URL as well. And then I'm going to put it there as the first one to test. And then I need the second one as well. So this one. Let me just copy that and go back into Split Test Monkey and drop it in. There we go. Okay, and that's it. The test is now set up. Okay, so what happens next then? You've got everything set up, the parameters right. I'm happy with those. So all I'm going to do now is click Save and Publish. And when I do that, Split Test Monkey now creates the URLs for me and the conversion snippet, which is really good, makes it really easy. So there's no technical stuff involved with this. It's just kind of all done for you. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to be sending traffic to this URL here. So I'll copy that in a moment. But in order for Split Test Monkey to do its job, I need to paste this conversion snippet onto that thank you page that I showed you earlier on. So I'm going to come across here to the right and click copy. And then I'm going to add it into the thank you page, the coding. Now I'm using WordPress, so this just makes it really simple. So this is the back end of that WordPress website, and this is the thank you page coding. And all I'm going to do is scroll down to the bottom, which you just saw, and I'm going to literally paste it right there. So there's that script just there. Then I'm going to come up here and click update. And that's it. The test is now set up. So all I now need to do is to send traffic to that URL I showed you. So let's go and grab that. So come back into Split Test Monkey. So I need this URL now. So I'm going to copy that. and just click on OK. Now, as you can see, there's nothing going on here. Everything's on zeros at the moment. So let me just open up a new tab and paste that URL here. Okay, so when the page opens up, there we go. So this is the first one. Now, what Split Test Monkey does is it sends equal amounts of traffic to both of those URLs in the test itself. So on perhaps the next visitor will go to the other page, and if they opt in, then there'll be a conversion for that page as well. But we're going to use this one for now. So I'm going to put in an email address here. So let's just do this one. Okay, and I'm going to click download your free report, and there we go. Redirect straight into the thank you page. So that email address is now on my autoresponder, so I can mark it to them again, and I've gone straight the way through to the thank you page where they can now download the free report, which is just here, and then I've got some more opportunities to make more money on here as well. So it's really nice, very simple, and very effective. Now let's have a look to see if Split Test Monkey has picked that conversion up. So as you can see at the moment, it's set on zeros, so I need to refresh the page, and there we go. Let me just close that. There we go. So there we are. So one hit, one unique, which was me, one conversion, and then there's the conversion rate of 100%. So what Split Test Monkey will do now is it rotates those two URLs between the traffic that I'm going to be sending to that URL that you saw earlier on, and I'm going to be sending solo ads and traffic from other sources as well. So I will be able to see within the next 28 days which of these two pages, either this one or this one, converts the most and gets me the most opt-ins, and ultimately which one makes me the most money. Now, all of the tests that you create will be here under the My Tests. Now, once I do understand which of those two landing pages creates the most conversions, what I'm then going to do is I'm going to create a new test, and I'm going to create an A/B dynamic test. So this is where you can get really granular, and this is where you can start testing colors and headlines and banners and text and all sorts of things like that to improve your conversions even more. That's what makes Split Test Monkey so good, and it's so simple to set up. And actually, if I just click on that right now, when we open that, see how it looks exactly the same as the last one when you're setting up the URL test? So there's no difference. There's no steep learning curve with this. It's just so simple to use, and I absolutely love it for that. So that's the test. As I said, it's a live test, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to keep it running, and I'm going to make sure that after 28 days, I'm going to know exactly which of those two landing page works the best. Now, as you saw with Split Test Monkey, you don't need any technical skills. All you have to do is send traffic to the URL that it creates for you, and you'll know exactly where your money is. It kind of makes testing, which, again, is essential for your business. It makes it very affordable and really easy. Look, it's one of those tools that doesn't come along very often, and you should grab it because it will save you time and it's going to save you money. So really, I can say this without hesitation. JP and I recommend Split Test Monkey. It's a tool that you need, and one that is going to put more money in your pocket. So we've added some great bonuses for you below this video to complement Split Test Monkey. So just click the link below this video to sign up and get testing as soon as you can.